Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. I want to give you some good news. The good news is that today on December 1st at approximately 8:38 a.m. Eastern Time, I am under the full expectation that the stock market is going to bring you some pleasant surprises today. We are expected today to actually reach new record levels of stock market performance. So continue to say a prayer for your broke relatives who refuse to consider investing because they think investing is witchcraft. Well, I'm going to break down for you why this witchcraft is working and why it's going to benefit your bank account today. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. As I said, I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor, and I love talking about Black people getting money. And also, I love talking about financial topics from a Black perspective. We are Black first on the platform. We put the Black community first. And we believe that the Black community's priorities should matter above everything else because we're solving the racial wealth gap. And so, if you agree with this philosophy and you think that we're on the right track, put a hashtag B1 in the chat, hashtag B1. Use it on all your social media platforms so we can have conversations about our community and build our community without the permission of politicians. So I want to say good morning to Trenton and McCann and Rich Folk 2028. El Haj, I see you, brother. Aubrey Smoke, Colex, Jabril, Motown House, Tyrone, Tyrone Haynes. That is such a Black name. I love everybody call Tyrone. Remember that song? You better because he getting kicked out of the house and everything. All right. Anyway, so all right. So I'm not gonna be calling Tyrone because I'm gonna act good. I want my woman to kick me out. All right, guys. So do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it yet. Also hit the notification bell on the Black Financial Channel, theblackfinancialchannel.com, because that way you can be notified every time we go live, every time we talk about what's going on with the markets, and this is good information for you and your family. All right. So basically, a lot of the experts are saying that the stock market is going to be it's going to make it rain today. Today is a great day to be a stock market investor. Today, you're going to likely see some improvements in your portfolio. You're likely to see a new record high on the market. Now some people are a little bit concerned about this because there is some talk about the market potentially being overvalued, and that is a possibility. That happens on a regular basis. Happens all the time. Nothing to see here. This is not the economic apocalypse, but there could be a correction, right? There could be a correction on a couple of fronts. One, again, because the market is basing a lot of its growth right now on expectations. Expectations are everything. I always tell you guys about the importance of setting high expectations for your kids. That'll determine how successful they are. I heard a billionaire actually yesterday speak, and he said that whatever you expect is what you're going to get. He said if you expect to make 100,000, you'll make exactly 100,000, not a penny more. If you expect to make 1 million, you'll make 1 million. If you expect 10 million, you'll make 10 million because you set your ceiling with your expectations. So right now, the market has set really high expectations on the market or on the economy. The market is very optimistic right now. Investor confidence is very, very high. And when you have confidence like that, it's a good thing because you're going to move forward. But the problem is you could be overconfident, and there are some who believe, and I don't disagree with this assessment at all, that the market could be a little bit overconfident. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that you bail and sell everything and get out of the market now? No, no, no. Don't do that. I'm not telling you what to do. This is not investment advice. This is just me talking. I ain't getting out of the market at all. What I'm going to do is I buy insurance. I protect myself. That's where things like put options come into play. You got your little gain, you made your little paper, you're doing well, your bank account's feeling kind of chubby right now. Good for you. Well, that's the time where you prepare for when the good times come to an end. All good things come to an end. Mark my words, this excellent market is going to come to an end. This extraordinary growth in your stock portfolio is going to come to an end. So you got to always prepare. When time that's what they call economic smoothing. Us economists, we refer to that as smoothing, income smoothing. Smoothing means that when times are good, you prepare for when times are going to be bad, and when times are bad, You hold out for, and you wait for when times are going to be good. You invest, you plant your seeds when times are bad, so that when you can make your money when times are good. And when times are good, you pull back, you store your nuts for the winter, you prepare for the downturn, because every time the sun comes out, y'all know, remember New Edition, tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Because the rain is coming. It's always coming. All right. So everybody type the word rain in the chat. Just know, and I hate to be a pessimist, but type the word rain in the chat to let me know you get what I'm saying. Rain means that eventually this market is going to pop a little bit. Doesn't mean it's all going to go straight to hell. Doesn't mean everything's going to die. Doesn't mean there won't be opportunities. There's always a bull market out there in some sector. There's always money making opportunities out there everywhere. COVID was the best test, in my opinion, because during this pandemic, a lot of people thought that all hope was lost. A lot of people thought that everything was dead. It wasn't dead. You just had a shift. You had a big shift. Some people that used to be making money are not making money anymore, and some people who weren't making money at all are making a ton of money now. Right? It's because the economy shifted. All right, so just remember that you got to always be prepared for what's going to happen, what's going to occur in the future. Now, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and also, if you want to know the secrets of financial security, there's a free lecture you can actually take a look at right now with you and your family. You're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. You can go to blackfinancialsecurity.com. That's the URL right there. And also, don't forget, you can text the word "boys" to 31996, so we're connected via text message. I got in big trouble with YouTube this week. Why did I get in trouble with YouTube this week? What criminal act did I commit as a black man? I shared an address by Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's what I did, and YouTube actually punished one of my channels. So it's important for us to connect on multiple platforms, so that when they shut something down, because I know that they're always coming, we'll know how to get in touch with each other. So you can actually text the word "voice" to 31996, and I'll send you text alerts periodically to let you know what's going on. What are some other factors happening in the market right now? Well, basically, as I mentioned earlier, today's going to be a record day, most likely, unless something surprising occurs. Today's going to be a really good day. You can get a good indication of what's going to happen today by looking at what happened overnight. The Asian markets all popped up. The market is rather optimistic, according to Eric Barthelon. Pharmaceutical companies, like you saw Moderna stock pop this morning. I think Moderna went up 10%. And Pfizer's just, killing it right now, from what I understand. These companies are making money because there's money in the cure. There's money, or not the cure or the vaccine or the treatment. There's money in all of that, right? Because at the end of the day, this is a capitalist society, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. And when there's a crisis, there's always somebody who gets paid off the crisis. There's always somebody who's making money off the crisis. So when you see a crisis coming, you always want to say, okay, who's making money off this crisis, and how do I get on that train? Okay, I'm gonna go. This company's making money off the crisis. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get locked and loaded, buy a couple of shares over there, so that I'm connected. So that when their money rises up, my money will rise up. That's how you get wealthy in this society. You don't actually the hardest way to make money in America is by working. Just so you know that. Just so you know, I'm not telling you not to go to work today. I'm just telling you that that's the hardest way in the world to make money. The easiest way in the world to make money is to invest in the people that are working, that have employees that are working, that are making money, and maybe in a sector that you don't even understand, doing work that you can never do in a million years. And when their wealth goes up, your wealth goes up. Okay, so the goal, when as a worker, all of us started off, many of us started off working hard, and there's nothing wrong with it. Hard work is a good thing, but your goal is, by the time you're done, you make your money by not working. That's what you want to get to. All right, so Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, he is preparing to deliver some testimony today in Congress. That's a big deal. People hang on the Federal Reserve chairman's every word. And one of the things that he's talked about is that some of the lending programs that we had to support small businesses, some of those programs have been allowed to die, and he's arguing that we need to do more of that. Right now, the government really isn't doing its part to maintain sectors of the economy. Now, what's interesting is that the government's intervention, it's funny when you hear a lot of people that say they don't want any government intervention. They're really lying, because the government's intervention is actually what creates what they call I forgot the main term they use, but basically it's like a government put option. And all that means is that the government is like, you ever see a college kid go to college and he acts a damn fool? He crashes the car, he wastes all his money, he drops out of school, and he be all because he knows that whatever goes wrong in his life, his mama's gonna come bail him out. If he gets locked up and goes to jail, his mama's gonna come get him out. If he drops out of school, he can go live with his mama. If he spends all his money, his mom will send him a check. If he crashes his car, his mama will buy him another one. Well, the federal government is like the mama for big corporations. The federal government, by choosing to intervene so dramatically to prop up financial markets, which they think is a proxy for propping up the economy, which it is not. It creates a weird environment where investors take a lot of risk because they know that if things go bad, the government's going to take care of them. So it's heads I win, tails you lose. Either way, I'm winning. Right. That's why I want you guys to really consider investing if you're not doing it already, because the government historically has pretty much had the back of investors. It's kind of the craziest thing in the world, but that's what they do. And so to some extent, it's become easy money. And this isn't just true for the last couple of years or the last 6 months. This has been true for like 30 years, 40 years. You know, if you go back to the 80s and the 70s and the 60s, if you were investing back then in the 90s or whatever, there's no reason you wouldn't be filthy rich. And I'm talking about a person who literally puts the same amount of money into the market that we spend on fast food, Popeye's chicken, Air Jordans, and going to dinner. It's literally that basic. So anyway, let me keep going. Hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe. Tesla stock also rose another 5%. Tesla seems to be on a one-way train to heaven. And be a big deal. That's going to create a lot of volatility. It's going to make it's going to shake up a big chunk of the market. It's going to shake the hell out of Tesla stock. It's going to create massive amounts of volume. And it also creates a tremendous amount of risk for Tesla investors. Uh-oh. Hey guys, somebody told me my audio was gone. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Give me a yes or no if you can hear me. Uh-oh. Let me see. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Okay, okay, audio's back. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about the audio disappearing. Is the audio gone, or is it there or not there? Give me a yes or no. Okay, you can hear me okay? All right, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on here. This is blaming on the Wi-Fi. Let me check. Let me see. I can switch my Wi-Fi signal. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up here. I am so sorry, guys. If I'm going in and out again, let me know. Trenton and Tyrone and Motown House. Give me a yes. Just let me know, because I can't tell. I can only talk one way. So here's the deal with Tesla. So Tesla is the big elephant that they're moving into the market, and the conversation about Tesla was, are we going to move this elephant in all at once, or are we going to bring it in piece by piece? And basically, the elephant is going to be moved in all at once. And when they do that, what that's going to do is it's going to create a lot of volatility. It's going to create volatility in the market. It's going to create volatility in Tesla stock. It's also going to create tremendous risk for Tesla investors, because once Tesla gets pushed out into the market, you could see you're at risk of a major drop off after Tesla is part of the S&P. And so let me see. The real J Dig says he says I'm still cutting in and out. Am I cutting in and out? If I'm cutting in and out, then maybe I can end this conversation and do it again later. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Keep giving me confirmation. Yes, if you can hear me. No, if you can't. in and out if I'm going in and out because I need to know this because I have no idea why this is happening. I'm so sorry, guys. So basically, with Tesla, what I'm saying is you may want to look into some put options because put options can protect you in the event that Tesla crashes. So I'm not telling you what to do. This is not investment advice. This is me saying to you what I'm going to do when it comes to my Tesla stock. Okay, guys. So what else is happening in the markets today? You're also seeing, I think, a continuous recovery in what they call might call the cyclicals or the recovery stocks. The airlines, the casinos, the hotels. All the companies that were losing tons of money during COVID. I like Disney. I put some money into Disney. That's a stock that I just think is going to be a long-term winner. For me, I like Walmart. I love what Walmart's doing right now. They're really trying to compete with Amazon, and I think they're doing so successfully. So I think that's going to be great. Desi is asking me to repeat the Tesla part again. I said it a couple times. So basically, I'm not gonna say it again. If you just rewind it, you should be able to hear it. I think everybody heard that part. I should be on the recording. And so anyway, today is going to be a good day. But just remember that if any bad news comes out, like a lot of what is occurring right now, in my opinion, is people are waiting to see how long the vaccines take to get out. If there's a delay or if there's an issue or if they find out that people taking the vaccine are growing monkey tails in the middle of the night or whatever, which is a big risk in an unproven vaccine. I mean, vaccination is fascinating because I read somewhere that the fastest a vaccine has ever been created was for the mumps, and it took about 4 years in the 1950s. Now, of course, we have better technology now, but still, it's kind of an interesting thing. Also, when you talk about this vaccine for this virus, I'm kind of curious how they did that when there's another virus out there called HIV, and they've been looking for a vaccine for HIV since forever. They haven't come up with that yet. They don't have vaccines even for the common cold. There's no cure for cancer. So I'm really, really curious to see what's going to happen when they roll out the vaccine and what's going to happen when they do long-term studies and whether or not we're going to get to the point where people start feeling safe. The key idea here really isn't so much about whether the country becomes safe again. The question is, how long will it take for them to feel safe? When they start feeling safe, that's when everything will be fine. Because the reality is that you could be in danger and not even know it, and you could be safe, completely safe. But if you don't think you're safe, then you're not going to behave as if you're safe. So I will personally say that the rolling out of the vaccine is not as significant in my mind as the headlines that occur as the vaccine's being rolled out. If the headlines get messy, then you could see some pullback because then next thing you know, you've got shutdowns and you got this economic slowdown again, which could cause problems for the market. But long term, it looks beautiful right now. You've had a great year in investing. This is the best month, I think, since 1987. So you can't ask for better than this. This is as good as it gets. So I'm warning you guys, I'm preparing you for when the rain is going to arrive. At some point, it's going to rain. Just make sure you're prepared. Okay. All right. So anyway, do me a favor, guys. I'm so sorry about the audio issues. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with that. It's very weird. We have Wi-Fi challenges sometimes in the house, and I just wanted to jump in and talk to you guys this morning as we started the day, and wish you very happy investing. And so, don't forget, if you want to go take a look, we have this great lecture on financial security right there at blackfinancialsecurity.com. You can watch it right now. It's totally free. Watch it with your family, and also text the word "voice" to 31996 if you'd like to get text alerts periodically. And take care, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button before you go, and I will see you soon. Take care. Peace.